So I just got out of the shower, and honestly, that's one of my favorite places to listen to the driver era. I'm just gonna be so honest. Like, there is no one's voice like Ross Lynch's voice. For me, you know what I mean? Like, I just absolutely could live in a universe where the only music in existence is the driver era. I would be perfectly fine. Like, I would be okay with that universe. That's how much I love them. And I think it like really shows my personality. I think the fact that I feel that way really reveals my true colors. For real. Because I think that's a big statement, for real. Honestly, they only have 3 projects, which is the most recent one is the summer mixtape. They just put out Rumors and Get Off My Phone, which are 2 singles, I'm guessing. But they have the summer mixtape and Girlfriend, which is what made me fall in love with them. But where I discovered them was X. And I remember discovering them some years ago, but rediscovering them when Girlfriend came out. Because I think when I first found them, I didn't know that it was Ross Lynch. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that it was Ross Lynch. I apologize for the background noises. If you can hear the airplane, we just gonna let it pass. Okay, so what I was saying is that I wasn't there for the R5 era, okay? So I don't really know Ross Lynch from R5. I think my attraction to Ross Lynch starts with as much as I want to say Austin and Ally, I don't think that's true. It's definitely Teen Beach Movie. Definitely. Teen Beach Movie was when it happened. And the fact that still to this day I could dance Cruising for Bruising by influential he is. But going back to the driver era, okay, Girlfriend. Girlfriend is when I said I fell in love. And why did Girlfriend make me fall in love? Okay, here's the thing. I think their music is multidimensional. I feel like that word can be overused sometimes, the word multidimensional, but I think it applies here. I like that I don't think about reality when I listen to their music, because I am an obsessive listener, especially when it comes to music. I can listen to the same song over and over and over and over and over again. I can listen to an album on repeat all day and not get tired of it. But I can only do that when I'm in love with it. Like, I have to be in love with it. And I remember taking like a freaking maybe 6-7 hour drive, I think, and I listened to Girlfriend on repeat. Then I listened to X on repeat, and I listened to the summer mixtape on repeat, and I just kept recycling them. And that's what really tipped the scale when I had that experience, and I realized that it was like giving me a high of some sort. The music was giving me a natural high. And it was also helping me cope with what was going on, with what was going on in my life. I like Ross Lynch. I love his singing voice. I love how he's able to be different characters when he's singing. He's not like the same guy in every song. Neither is Rocky, but you know something? That's another reason why I love the Driver era. And I'm just gonna be a fangirl unapologetically. Nobody's gonna make me feel bad for liking this music, because I find so many reasons that I love it. Like, I genuinely love it, and I feel like this music is made for me. But what I was gonna say before is Rocky. I love Rocky's singing voice because it's so, like, not what you hear every day. It's unconventional to me. Because it's so different from Ross. Ross' voice, like, you could tell he is a singer. I don't think Rocky would define himself as a singer, but I like the fact that he sings. Because it just adds a little bit more texture and reality to their sound. I love their guitar solos. But let me go back to Ross. Okay, I was talking about Ross. Hold up. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. The moment where I rediscovered him, I've had multiple Ross Lynch revelations, okay? Where this man has, like, fallen deep into the depths of my psyche somewhere, and I kind of, like, forget about him, and then he shows back up. And every time he shows back up, he is, so much more intriguing than he was the first time. Because there was the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which I only watched. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I only watched it because it had Ross Lynch in it. And I feel like I don't see him, like, I don't, if he is acting, I don't come across his work live. But I love him as an actor just as much as I love him as a singer and a dancer, because I feel like he's all of it, you know what I mean? And I also like that there's so much talent, there's so many faces that I can experience in the Driver era, and it just keeps me entertained. I feel like in the way that Michael Jackson keeps me entertained. Because with Michael Jackson has your full undivided attention, because there's so many doors that he can open up in your mind. And I feel like I get that same experience with Ross Lynch. People may feel some kind of way about that. Like, am I really comparing Ross Lynch to Michael Jackson? But, like, low-key, I am. Low-key. You know, and I accept whatever judgment that I get from that. I do. It's not going to change how I feel, though. It's not. Because I really think Ross Lynch is talented. I love the Driver era. I'm just going to keep saying it. I'm going to say it, like, a lot of times, so I hear it clearly. This is, like, me allowing my fangirl energy to be exposed. My crazy fangirl. I only let her come out sometimes, but this is the time where I let her come out, because I literally had just finished listening, and their music makes me feel sexy also. Like, as a woman, I feel like when you're listening to masculine energy, and it's music, so it's sexual and it's creative just by nature. And I feel like that music should make me feel empowered. And I just feel like the Driver era, like, executes that. It does it for me. It checks off all the boxes that I need music that I'm gonna listen to check off. There's a mixture of genres. I'm going to keep going in depth. The genres are different because there's some hip-hop. There's some super duper mainstream pop vibes. Like, they have a song called Money. Oh, but I love it though. I love it. I love it because it's one of those songs where I imagine like breaking out dancing. Like in the middle of a freaking, I don't know, mall or something, just because it's on. And I think it's just the energy. It makes me want to dance. It makes me want to move my body. It gives me hype. Like, I get hype and I like it. I like it. One of my favorite songs is Take Me Away. I think it's one of the most poetic songs that they have. I love the video because the video feels like a full blown film. I love it. I love it. That's why I appreciate the driver era, and why nobody is really able to like replace them right now, because the type of content that they're producing as a band for me is just like, yes. If I could compare them to another band in terms of the type of like loyalty that I have and like what they're giving me, just for point of reference, it would be like Nirvana. And I get it, it's not a sound for everyone. But we also have to take into account like the fact that I am a 22-year-old young brown-skinned girl, and this music appeals to me. I'm such like a type. I'm such the, like, I fit the stereotype of this kind of music, considering its source and what we know about its source. I don't think it's that odd that I find their music absolutely just like everything that I need. And it's really all that I listen to nowadays. And I feel like I'm okay with that. Because I feel like when you find a band that you fall in love with, what do you need any other music for? So, that's it.